Now available on Tata Sky channel number 526.
Good news for home buyers in Navi Mumbai. The city will soon get Fungible FSI. This means the builder cannot overcharge you for areas you do not use in your home, like ducts, flowerbeds, etc. My colleague Ruchi Deshpande is standing by with the details. Now, Ruchi, break it down for our viewers.
So it may sound complex, but it really isn't. What Fungible FSI means is that if a builder wants extra FSI on top of what is allotted to him, he essentially has to pay a premium or a certain amount to the developmental body and avail of that FSI. How does this news affect you and me as a customer? Let me just break it down for you. Now, say earlier, the builder gave you a flower bed as well as a balcony. Note that these two things are not included in the FSI, which means they are completely free of the FSI. The catch here is that the builder will still charge you for the same as a customer. What it also means is that even though he's charging you, he won't, Sidco or any other developmental body will not charge the builder for the same. What has happened now is that Sidco has mandated that if you as a customer are still being charged for that flower bed as well as the balcony, if the builder manages to have both these things within the allotted FSI, then it's good. If not, then in order to avail that extra FSI, the builder has to pay a premium of 35% of that ready reckoner rate to Sidco. How is it an advantage for you as a buyer? Well, firstly, it will ensure transparency, which means that you as a buyer know exactly the amount of area that you're paying for to the builder. This also takes away the discretionary power of the builder, which means that he cannot overcharge you for these things. However, when we spoke to consultants, they told us that there is a flip side to this. In case the builder does go in for paying that extra premium to the developmental body, he will make sure that it is loaded onto the input cost. Now, higher input cost may well mean that what you were paying for a certain house a while ago in Navi Mumbai, you will have to pay a little more for that house if you want to go in for the same. Now, note that this concept is not new. It has already been applied in Mumbai, and Sidco will introduce it in Navi Mumbai in the coming 6 to 8 months.
All right, that sure sounds great for home buyers in Navi Mumbai. Now, to help us understand this move better, we caught up with Arvind Nandan of Colliers International and asked him how this move will impact the home buyer and what kind of an impact will it have on prices. Listen in.
With Fungible FSI, what happens is that all the extra FSI which was being charged in the market is now made a part of recognizable FSI. So obviously, from the buyer's point of view, this is much more clarity. Yes, there is a premium payable, and there are different premiums payable for different kinds of properties. But in residential, like you had said, there is a particular limit set. So obviously, from the buyer's point of view, this brings in far more clarity. Obviously, there is a possibility that in certain cases, particularly in case of redevelopment projects, there could be, a tussle, so there could be extra increase in costs if the builders do not really adhere to everything. But overall, I think from the builder's point of view, this is going to be a far more beneficial affair. Number one, because they get to know exactly what they are getting. In any case, a lot of buyers are extending their homes and including balconies, etc., into their apartments. So that will also be taken care of. So they know exactly what they are paying for, and they also know what exact areas are they going to use. There is a likelihood that it can increase prices, or conversely, this can also actually mean a little bit of shaving off of profits from the point of view of builders, because when they have to pay extra for the fungible FSI, in all likelihood, they can actually pass on that particular incremental cost to the buyers. However, going by the current state of affairs, the overall economic situation, they may not choose to push everything back into the market because that makes the project or the overall purchase a little less viable. But yeah, there is a possibility that if the costs increase and if they increase to the extent of 20 to 30%, then there could be a negative impact on the prices, which means the prices could actually go up slightly.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.